What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Arrival Entertainment, and today I am finally, after 4 years of wanting to do this, I'm finally going to be doing a complete DVD collection video. I had planned on doing this video after I did my first Blu-ray video back in like 2018, and then one thing led to another, and I never end up actually doing it. But now I'm finally going to do it. I have all my DVDs in my filming area, so I thought now's the perfect time to do it. And if you're wondering why the backdrop is different, my filming area is a little messy right now, and all my DVDs were stacked right here anyway, so I just kind of made this work, but it's just for this video. All my other videos after this are going to go back to my normal filming area. So just like my Blu-rays, these are all in alphabetical order. I'm going to go through the individual DVDs first, then I'm going to do the box sets, and then we'll just wrap up the video after that. I'm first going to start with a couple of loose DVDs that I haven't put in my collection yet. I literally just bought these today, so obviously I haven't seen them. The first one I picked up is The Transporter, with this nice lenticular slipcover. Then I picked up Wild Things. Never seen this movie before. It was recommended by a friend of mine. And Speed Racer, a movie that has some pretty terrible reviews, but I wanted to see it back when it came out, and I never did. And I found it for only like $2, so that's not too bad. So let's get started with my alphabetized DVDs in order. We are starting with 17 again, a movie that I used to watch in high school, but I have not seen it since I was in high school. I think it was like 2011 the last time I saw this movie, and I had the DVD for a while, so I'm excited to revisit that. Next is Abracatastrophe, the Fairly Odd Parents movie. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic for me. I used to love Fairly Odd Parents. I watched it all the time when I was a kid, and this movie was on constant repeat. I recorded it on VHS, found the DVD like back in 2017, and of course I had to pick it up. Next we have The Abyss. Please release this on Blu-ray. I know I'm not the first person to say this, but this is a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a number of years. I always watch it with my parents because they really like it. We got the Ace Ventura collection, both, which ones? Pet Detective and When Nature Calls. I haven't seen the Ace Ventura movies. I think I remember seeing the first one when I was really young, and I don't really remember much about it, but I never saw the second one. Next up is AI, Artificial Intelligence, often regarded as one of Spielberg's lesser movies. Haven't seen it yet, but the DVD was really cheap and I wanted it. Next we have American Beauty. I wanted to pick this one up on Blu-ray, but I found this DVD with this nice slipcover for only like $2. Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good movie. Oh, we got another childhood favorite, Angels in the Outfield. Haven't seen this in years, but I picked it up at Barnes & Noble, I think last year, so I'm excited to check that out again. Apollo 18, a movie that I liked when I first saw it in theaters, but after the novelty of, well, not the novelty, but after time, it's kind of like, nah, I don't really care for this movie all too much anymore. But I remember liking it when I first saw it in theaters. Oof. We got April Fool's Day, the remake. This is a terrible movie. I've only seen parts of this movie, but I bought it because I kind of wanted to see the rest of it, simply because of how bad it looks. Like, this movie looks like a soap opera. In fact, this makes soap operas look good. We got The Aristocats. My mom picked this up for me years ago, and I know I've seen the movie, but I haven't watched it on DVD yet. All right, we got The A-Team Season 2. I haven't picked up the rest of the seasons yet, but I want to get them on DVD eventually. And then we got this A-Team Collector's Edition DVD. It comes with 2 episodes. It comes with Children of Jamestown and Rabbits Who Ate Las Vegas. I haven't watched this one in a long time, so I don't really remember if those episodes are any good or not. And then we have another compilation, The Best of the 80s of the A-Team. Comes with 6 episodes. Mexican Sleigh Ride, Parts 1 and 2, Bullets and Bikinis, Breakout, Body Slam, The Sound of Thunder, and Without Reservations. I watched this one a lot when I was a teenager back in high school. I might have to get the DVD cleaned because I know it's pretty scratched up. Next we got The Aviator. I picked this up at Salvation Army, I think last year. I haven't watched this movie yet. My mom has seen it, and she says it's really good, so she encouraged me to pick it up. Backbeat. I watched this for the first time last year. This is an awesome movie. This is a movie about, it's not really about the Beatles. It's about their trip to Hamburg and what's his name, Stuart Sutcliffe, and his relationship during that time period. But if you haven't seen this movie and you're a Beatles fan, definitely check it out. It's a very underrated Beatles flick. All right, I bought this one this year. That is the Batman, 1943 movie collection. I've been wanting to pick this one up for a while. It wasn't that cheap, but I knew I wasn't going to find it anywhere for a cheaper price, so I picked it up. Probably the only piece of Batman that I haven't seen yet. Okay, that's not entirely true, but it's one of them. Next is Peter Benchley's The Beast. I picked this up at a used store, and it's unopened, but I kept it in the plastic because I don't know if this DVD is worth anything. Yeah, I do want to see the movie eventually, but watch, I'm going to find out that it's not worth anything, and I wasted my time with it. Okay, these next couple I'm going to group together because we got some Beatles DVDs next. We got a couple of compilation Beatles DVDs, Fun with the Fab Four and the Beatles Unauthorized, a couple of interview DVDs that I have not seen in a long time. And then we have all their movies on DVD, A Hard Day's Night, Help, Magical Mystery Tour, The Worst of Them. I actually don't really remember anything about that one. Yellow Submarine, classic. And what Beatles collection is complete without a bootleg copy of Let It Be? And I made this fake Criterion cover for it. I don't know if there's any word if we're going to get an official release of Let It Be now that Get Back is out, but I'm hoping we do eventually. We got the Beatles, their first U.S. visit. I watched that once, but I haven't seen it since. We have the Ed Sullivan Show performances, and the Beatles 1. I bought this because I thought this was going to be like some sort of compilation DVD, kind of like the Fun with the Fab Four, but apparently it's all music videos of their one greatest hits list. That's pretty cool. I've seen it a couple times. All right, next we got Beavis and Butthead Do America. I know this is out on Blu-ray, but I heard the Blu-ray has some issues with it, so I'm still holding on to this DVD. Bedazzled. I've seen parts of this movie. It looks pretty dumb, but I do like Brendan Fraser, and of course I love Elizabeth Hurley. But this is a pretty dumb comedy about Brendan Fraser selling his soul to find love, and Elizabeth Hurley plays the devil in that version. It's based off of a British comedy. I think it's a British comedy, and I want to see the original version, but I just have the remake for right now. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. I've keep hearing nothing but great things about this, and I only found this for like $3. That's a pretty cool slipcover. This part, if I can get it, this part opens up and you get like movie quotes and like another poster art right there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna watch this Halloween because like I said, I've heard nothing but great things about it. We got Beyond the Sea. I haven't seen this. I got it for free actually. A lot of these that I have, I got for free at like a used DVD store, and this was one of them. We got next Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I'm holding on to these DVDs because I like these old MGM DVDs. I don't know why. There's just something about it that just feels nostalgic for me. We got Birds of Prey, the complete series. I have never heard of this. I bought this like 2 years ago, and I texted a picture to my friend, and I was like, have you heard of this? And he goes, no. And I read the back of it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta check this out. Apparently, it was one of those shows that was poorly received back when it first came out, but then like it kind of gained this cult following. I don't know. Brian's Song. Have not seen this movie yet, but my parents told me it's an absolute classic. Bronson. I've been looking for this movie for a long time, and I found it last year at Barnes & Noble. I love Tom Hardy, and I like Nicholas Winding Refn, so I'm excited to check that out. Brother Bear, one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. My mom bought me this DVD. I know I have it on Blu-ray, but I love this film so much, I got a double dip for it. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I gotta review this movie before the new Buzz Lightyear movie comes out. This is such a fun movie. It's very short. I wish the whole series was on DVD or Blu-ray, but this is a fun movie to watch. Oh, I kind of ripped that a little bit. No, that's good. All right, next is the bombs, babes, and blockbusters of Canon Films. 10 Canon Films in one glorious box set. It comes with Missing in Action, Invasion USA, Cobra, The Delta Force, Masters of the Universe, Over the Top, Bloodsport, The Hitman, and Hellbound. To be honest, I only really bought this from Masters of the Universe because I wanted to see it. But hey, I love cheesy action, and Canon is like the perfect cheesy action company. We got Cheaper by the Dozen and Cheaper by the Dozen 2. Both of these I watched when I was younger, and I've been meaning to rewatch them because I haven't seen them in a long time. We got a music DVD next, Cheap Trick Silver. Cheap Trick is one of my favorite bands of all time. They filmed this in Rockford, where they're from, and yeah, I haven't seen this in a long time. One of my guilty pleasure Christmas movies, Christmas with the Cranks. A pretty stupid movie, but a pretty fun movie that I like to watch. We got Clerks 2. I was looking for this on Blu-ray because I have the first Clerks movie on Blu-ray, but then I ended up finding the DVD, and I said, good enough. We got Corpse Bride. I only paid like $5, $4 for it. That's the only reason I have it. Crank 2 High Voltage. Now in my updated complete collection video for my Blu-rays, I had it on Blu-ray. Later that night, or I think it was the next day, I went to watch my Crank 2 Blu-ray, and it wouldn't work. Like, it would play some of the previews, and then it's weird. When the movie actually started, the whole screen went blank. It was like a black screen, and then there was like a rectangle bar that would play the movie over it. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was a defective disc. I just threw it out, and then I ended up finding a brand new DVD copy. So, that's whatever. Crash. Haven't seen this movie, but I picked it up really cheap at half-priced books. Chris Angel Mind Freak Season 1. I am a fan of Chris Angel. I used to watch his Mind Freak show all the time, and I want to pick up more of his seasons on DVD. This next one I got in the mail a couple days ago, and I just watched it last night, and that is Cruel Jaws. Oh my god, I love this movie. Just on one viewing, this is a perfect, so bad it's good movie. I mean, I can go on about everything that's wrong about this movie. And I wanted to get it on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray is out of stock on Amazon, and I guess on Severance website it's out of stock. But there were some other companies on Amazon selling new DVDs of it for like $20, so I picked up a DVD copy. I'm so glad I did. This is oh my god. I'm going to be revisiting that very soon. Next, we got Daredevil, the director's cut. I don't remember the theatrical cut. I know I saw the theatrical cut when I was a kid, and I know this isn't a very good movie, and the director's cut's not that good either, but it is a lot better, in my opinion, than the theatrical cut, from the parts I do remember of the theatrical cut. It's an okay version. The show is much better. Next, we have the Dawn of the Dead Ultimate Edition DVD collection. This includes all the different cuts of the movie. I found this for an incredibly good price, like $25. This thing is really rare and out of print. It's got a Blu-ray release in the UK, but I don't know if the Blu-ray discs are region-free or not, so I ended up finding this, and I was like, you know what, that's good enough. I have the theatrical cut on Blu-ray. That's good enough for my Blu-ray copies, but I am excited to check out these other versions, and this is a gorgeous box set. I'm not going to go into it right now because this video is already going to be long enough. We got the crappy Day of the Dead remake. Again, I've seen parts of this. This is hard to get through, but I got it for free. It was another one I got for free, and I wanted to eventually watch the whole thing. Death Wish, the remake. Haven't seen this. Heard nothing but terrible things about it. I honestly don't know why I got it. We got The Descent and Descent 2. Haven't seen either one of them. They were recommended from a YouTube video I watched, and they sounded pretty cool, so I checked them out. Well, I bought them, and I'm going to check them out. We got Dog Soldiers, my first and I think only DVD steelbook I own. I only paid like $9 for it, and I heard this is an amazing movie. I plan on watching this around Halloween time. I meant to do it last year, but I didn't. We got The Dreamers, the NC-17 cut. I only got this because I have a huge crush on Eva Green. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. in all honesty, it is a pretty good movie. We got DuckTales. Which one's this? DuckTales Woohoo. This is the pilot episode for the new DuckTales reboot series. And then this one's Destination Adventure. It's got some random episodes from the new series and as well as classic episodes. I am a big DuckTales fan, and I've watched these a bunch of times since I've gotten them. Then we got Duel, Steven Spielberg's first film. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I wish there was a widescreen DVD version, because all the DVD copies that I've seen are full screen, but I don't care. This was only it was unopened when I bought it for $2, so that's not bad. All right, we got Dune, my other DVD steelbook. This is the extended edition. From my knowledge, the extended edition has never been released on Blu-ray, which is curious. And then we have Dune, the 2003, I believe, miniseries, the 4.5-hour miniseries. Haven't watched that yet. And then we got Children of Dune, the sequel to the miniseries Dune. Children of Dune was actually pretty hard to find, and I found it for a really good price. We got the Eagles Farewell Tour. I'm a big fan of the Eagles. I love pretty much all their songs, and this is a really good concert. I'm also a fan of Ed, Edd n Eddy, and this is the only DVD that I've had until I got the bootleg Blu-rays of the entire show. Just has a bunch of random episodes from the show, and I wish we would get an official release of Ed, Edd n Eddy, the complete series, on at least DVD. Give us that at least. All right, we got Eight-Legged Freaks. I watched Chris Stuckman's video of this movie, and then I went out one day and I found the DVD, and I remembered his review, so I picked it up. All right, so this next one, I have a little bit of explaining to do on how I have a copy of this. It's The Empty Man. Everyone has talked about this movie the past 2 years, year and a half. And no, this is not an official release. I bought the disc from the Redbox. I didn't rent it, I bought it from the Redbox. And then I made this DVD cover for it, because I wanted an official release, and I guess Disney isn't going to put this out on DVD. They just kind of forgot all about this movie. So no, this is not an official release. I bought the disc from the Redbox, and I made this DVD cover for it. So, yeah. We got Equilibrium. I just bought this one a couple weeks ago, so I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard it's really good. All right, next we got some Family Guy seasons. We got Family Guy Season 1, or excuse me, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 10. At some point, these turn into seasons. Here we go. Season 10. Oh, sorry. Volume 12. It's confusing. Season 12. Don't know how that works. Season 13. Season 14. Season 15. And... oh, no. Season 16. And Season 17. The newest stuff has not been released on DVD yet. I don't know if it's ever going to be released on DVD, but I've been able to watch it on Hulu. I'll talk about Family Guy in a minute. I got a couple more DVDs of Family Guy. We got Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story, Partial Terms of Endearment, and I have a box set somewhere that we'll get to later. Family Guy, Season 1 through 7, I really like. But everything else after that, it's just background noise whenever I'm doing something. I often put on Family Guy whenever I'm cleaning a room, or working on a video, or just when I'm sitting around doing nothing and I just want to listen to something mindless and stupid. Family Guy is usually what I put on. It's not great, but it's just something to distract me while I'm doing stuff, basically. Next we got Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. I'm not a huge fan of these movies. I watched them once when I was in middle school, I believe, and I didn't really like them all that much. I rebought them on DVD because... I don't know, I wanted to give them another chance, and they're not as bad as I remember them being, but they're still not that good. It's pretty sad that the only good Fantastic Four movie is the unreleased one from 1994, which you can get a bootleg DVD and Blu-ray from. That movie is corny and stupid, but I'd rather watch that version than any other theatrical Fantastic Four movie, and I own them all on DVD and Blu-ray. Freaky Friday, used to watch this a lot when I was a kid, have not seen it in a long time. Really want to rewatch it. Alright, got some DVDs from one of my favorite comedians of all time, Gabriel Iglesias. We got Hot and Fluffy. I think this is his first special. Then we have I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy. Then we have Stand Up Revolution Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. He's one of my favorite comedians, and I look forward to basically anything he does. And by the way, Mr. Iglesias was a very underrated show on Netflix, and I'm disappointed they're not doing any more seasons. Anyway, George of the Jungle, another one that I saw when I was a kid, have not seen it in a very long time. A Ghost Story, I've been wanting to check this movie out for a long time, finally found it on DVD, and now I'm putting off watching it. That's usually how it goes for me. The Gift, another one I wanted to see, but put off watching. Gone in 60 Seconds, I remember watching this when I was, I think in high school, but I don't remember much about it, so I bought the DVD because I wanted to rewatch it. Good Burger. I know this is on Blu-ray, but I found the DVD just randomly, and I just picked it up. It was like $5. Then we got Good Time, very similar to A Ghost Story. Wanted to check this out, and I finally got it, and now I'm putting off watching it. Ooh, we got more childhood favorites of mine, all the Halloween Town movies. When I first saw these movies back when they first came out, up until I started high school, I watched these every year. They were on Disney Channel, and I'm so glad I got them on DVD now. We got Hannibal and Hannibal Rising. I only have Silence of the Lambs on Blu-ray. All the other Hannibal movies I have on DVD. I don't know why, I just do. Happy Feet. This is my original DVD before I got the Blu-ray, but I'm still holding on to it. And next we have all the Harry Potter movies, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. All of these were a gift from my parents. Every time a new one came out, my mom and dad would buy them for me almost instantly. Well, not almost instantly, but they would buy the copies for me every time they'd come out. That's why I'm still holding on to them. They were gifts from my parents. Next, we got Hellraiser. I'm not really interested in any of the sequels. I'm mainly interested in the first movie, and this is a nice DVD edition. That's the back cover of it. It's pretty nice. I know Arrow Video has a Blu-ray. I just haven't had a chance to get it. We got The Hitcher. Again, I've seen parts of this, and it seems really cool. So I found the DVD for a cheap price. I don't think it's on Blu-ray. We got the original animated Hobbit movie, which I just picked up a couple weeks ago, and I obviously haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen the Hobbit movies that came out like back in 2012. 10 years ago. Wow. Holes, Disney classic. Watched it quite a bit when I was a kid. Need to rewatch it again. And then we have the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids trilogy. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. And Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. This is the only one I haven't seen, but I have seen the first two, and I really enjoy them. Hook. Such an underrated movie. This was a gift from my parents. That's why I'm still holding on to it. But I love Hook. It's very underrated. Next, we got Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2. That was a mouthful. Haven't seen these yet, but I heard they're really funny. House of Flying Daggers. Picked this up at Salvation Army, and yeah, haven't watched it yet. Oh, we got How to Eat Fried Worms. Watched this a lot when I was in middle school. This movie came out at like the perfect time for me. What was this, like 2005? 2006? 2006. So I was 11 years old when this came out. Complete gross out movie, but I remember liking it a lot when I was younger. Idiocracy. Haven't seen this yet. Heard it's pretty good. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know why I bought this because I wasn't even a fan of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know, but I have it, so I can complete the trilogy now. John Lennon, Imagine. This is such a good documentary. I've seen this a bunch of times, and I can't recommend it enough. I wish this would be on Blu-ray, because I would definitely buy it. I'm Not Ashamed. I don't know why I own this. I think because... I don't know. I know I have a crush on Macy McLean, but I'm not sure why I bought the DVD. In America, another one I got for free. Know nothing about it. Now we got some Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, Crystal Skull, and bonus material disc. I love the Indiana Jones series. I don't really need to explain that. That's why I'm still holding on to the DVDs. Indian in the Cupboard. I remember seeing it. But again, I don't remember much about it. It Runs in the Family. Another one I got for free. Know nothing about it. Jack. I watched this when I was in high school, and I remember liking it then. I don't think it's going to hold up on rewatch, though. We got the Jack Ryan collection. My mom bought this for me because it was super cheap. And yeah, I like the Jack Ryan movies. And it's a nice box set. All right, now we got Jackass the movie, Jackass number 2, Jackass 2.5, Jackass 3, Jackass 3.5, and Jackass the Complete Series. We're getting Jackass Forever this week, actually. As I'm filming this, we're getting it this week, so I'm very excited to see it. And now we have James Bond DVDs. I still have all my James Bond DVDs. We got Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, 2 copies of the 1967 Casino Royale. The only reason I have this one is because it has the 1954 live broadcast edition of Casino Royale, and this because I like the special features on it. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, Never Say Never Again, A View to a Kill, The Living Daylights, License to Kill, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, 2 copies of Casino Royale, this nice 3-disc thick edition, and the standard full screen edition, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, and I did pick up No Time to Die on DVD. This is going to be the last James Bond DVD I own. I only picked it up on DVD because I wanted to complete the Daniel Craig movies. But I think after this, I'm done buying James Bond DVDs. And Everything or Nothing, The Untold Story of 007. This is a great documentary. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, especially if you're a Bond fan and you haven't seen it yet. Next we got Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius the movie, and the complete show. After I did my Black Friday video, I immediately popped in the show and I watched all of it in like 2 weeks. And man, was it a good time. Joe, haven't seen it yet. John Lennon live in New York City, pretty good concert. Lennon Legend, this is a bunch of music videos of his greatest hits. Joyride, haven't seen it yet. Jungle Land, don't know what it's about, but it was a blind buy, basically. Jupiter Ascending, another one I got for free. If I didn't get it for free, I probably wouldn't not buy it willingly. The Kid Detective, similar to Jungle Land, got it, don't know what it's about. It was a blind buy. King Arthur Director's Cuts. I'm a huge fan of Antoine Fuqua, and I really wanted to check this out when I found out he made a King Arthur movie. The King of Comedy, haven't seen it yet. Kingpin. I forgot who recommended this movie to me, but I finally picked it up. Ooh, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. Ooh, we're into some cheesy goodness now. Lady in the Water. Heard this is one of M. Night Shyamalan's most unique yet worst movies. But, yeah, I want to see it. Lake Mungo. I know it's on Blu-ray, but similar to another DVD I mentioned. I'm not sure if the Blu-ray is region-free or not. We have The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Just picked this up a couple weeks ago and haven't watched it yet. I've heard a lot of mixed things about it, so I'm not looking forward to watching it. Next, we got Lennon Naked. I liked this when I first saw it. It was a BBC movie that came out to celebrate John Lennon's life, but then they made John Lennon a complete asshole in this, so it doesn't quite make sense. I don't know. I haven't watched it since I was like, I haven't watched it in like 10 years actually. So I don't know if it's any good or not. Let Me In. The Lighthouse. So this is not the Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe Lighthouse. This was like in 2015. And from reading the back of the DVD, it's pretty much the same story. So I wonder if that Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson is a remake of this. I haven't really looked into it. If you know, let me know in the comment section. We got Lilo and Stitch. I have it on Blu-ray, but I don't know why I'm holding onto the DVD. Live Free or Die Hard. The only reason I have this is because it has the unrated version, and I really want to see the unrated version. From what I heard, you can only get the unrated version on Blu-ray if you buy the 5-movie box set. And I already have a box set with all the movies on it, so I don't really need to buy another one. Locke. Haven't seen it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. The Lone Ranger. I just bought this randomly at Salvation Army, and yeah, I used to love The Lone Ranger when I was a kid. The Longest Yard, very funny movie, and the remake, which I haven't seen the remake in a long time. I know I liked it when I first saw it, but I don't know how well it's going to hold up. We got The Lord of the Rings, the original animated version. Again, I have this on Blu-ray, but I'm holding onto the DVD because I'm a collector. Lord of War. I know I saw this in high school, but I don't remember anything about it. Lost in Translation, another one that I got for free, but I did hear that was really good, so I'm keen to keep that one. Magnolia. Don't know anything about it. Manhunter and Manhunter, the director's cuts. The restored director's cut, excuse me. I have these on DVD because the Blu-ray is like stupid expensive, and I'm not paying all that much for the Blu-ray. We got Maniac, the remake, which I'm excited to watch because I really like the original version. Man of the Year, another one I got for free. Don't know anything about it. Man on the Moon, I've seen parts of this one, and I know it's coming out on Blu-ray this year, so I might pick up the Blu-ray and sell this. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. Miami Vice, really want to check that out. Then we got the Mighty Ducks trilogy. 1, 2, 3. I know I've seen the first one, but I don't think I've seen the second ones. Next we got Mission Impossible Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, and Season 7. I've only seen like half of the first season, excuse me, but I am excited to check out the rest of them. I finally found all of them for a decent price. I know the Blu-ray box set's out there, but the Blu-ray box set's really expensive, and the DVDs were much cheaper. Next is Monster. Heard nothing but great things about this, and so I'm really excited to check it out. Monster House. My parents bought this for me back when the DVD first came out. I absolutely love this movie. Then we got The Monster Squad. I watched Nostalgia Critic's review of it, and I said to myself, I gotta check it out. And then I finally bought the DVD, and never watched it. I plan on watching all these soon. The Mothman Prophecies. Moulin Rouge. I don't know why I bought this. I'm not into musicals, but I don't know. Next we got Nebraska. Don't know anything about that one. We got Night Killer. Again, I wanted to get the Blu-ray, but back when I got this, the Blu-ray was all sold out. So I bought the DVD for like $15 at Barnes & Noble. Another one of those so bad it's good movies that I've only seen parts of it, but I've seen enough where I can recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it. We got Nirvana live in MTV. Pretty good concert. Actually, very good concert. What am I talking about? Pretty good concert. Now You Know, another one that I got for free. Know nothing about it. The Nutty Professor. Pretty fun movie. You know, it's a classic, I would say. And we got Ocean's 11, the original. Officer and a Gentleman. Open Water. Haven't seen this in a long time. I really want to check it out again. I saw parts of the second one, and it's horrible. So, yeah. Original Sin, another one that I got for free. Nowhere Boy, a very good movie about John Lennon's teenage years. Paul McCartney Live. Paul McCartney is Live. I don't think I've watched this. I know I have the album, Paul is Live, but I don't think I've ever seen the concert of it. Paul McCartney and Wings Rock Show. This is, I think, one of the most rare DVDs that I own in my collection. Very good concert. I've seen this a bunch of times. The People vs. George Lucas. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm curious to see how that would hold up, considering the Star Wars fan base is more accepted of the sequels or the prequels now. I don't know. Now we got some Peter Pan stuff. We got Kathy Rigby's Peter Pan, which is probably my most nostalgic Peter Pan adaptation. I know Disney's doing another live-action remake, so I might review this one before that comes out. Then we got Peter Pan from 2003. This is, I think, my original DVD copy. I love this movie, this version of it a lot. We have Neverland. Never heard of it. I bought this, like, not too long ago, but I don't know anything about it. And then Peter Pan Live, pretty bad. I liked it when it first aired, but then I got the DVD and I watched it a few years later, and I was like, ew, this did not hold up well at all. And then Pan. Haven't seen it yet. I've heard some pretty bad things about this, but I'm a big Peter Pan fan, so I do want to see it. Then we got the Phantasm Collection. Haven't seen any one of these, but I'm curious about them because I've heard it's got a very dedicated fan base. Oh. The Phantom, this is like the reboot of the Billy Zane movie that was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Then we got the Pink Panther Collection and Return of the Pink Panther. Return of the Pink Panther isn't on this box set because MGM owns these movies and Universal owns this movie. It's a weird thing. But these are the only Pink Panther movies I own, and I have the Steve Martin ones on Blu-ray. I'm not really interested in any of the other Pink Panther movies after Peter Sellers died. It's just these that I'm interested in. Because those are like the golden years of the Pink Panther movies. Next we have the original Piranha movie. And then we got the remake and Piranha 3 Double D. Well, just Double D because it's not on 3D. I haven't seen the original, but I've seen parts of the remake, and I've seen a little bit of this one. But yeah, I do want to watch them eventually. Plan 9 from Outer Space, one of the best so bad it's good movies of all time. Had to pick it up on DVD. Then we have The Poseidon Adventure. This is my original DVD before I got it on Blu-ray, and the terrible Beyond the Poseidon Adventure, which I've heard about, found it on DVD, watched it, and I just said to myself, why? Why did they even bother with this? This is one of the worst sequels I've ever seen in my life. We got Pretty Woman. Haven't seen it yet. Psycho the remake. One of the worst remakes of all time. Why do I have it on DVD? Well, I don't know. I don't remember why I got it on DVD. I think that was one of the free ones that I got. I don't know. Reindeer Games. This is the director's cut. I do want to watch the movie. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, but I'm curious about it. Red Dragon. The Ren and Stimpy Show. This is season 1 and 2. What's this? The Rental. Just picked this up not too long ago. Haven't seen it yet. I think this is... yeah, this is Dave Franco's directorial debut. Return to Oz. Haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot about it. The Riddick Trilogy. Then we got Robin Williams live on Broadway and Weapons of Self-Destruction. Me and my good friend really love this special. We can quote the entire thing between the two of us. And I might have to get the disc cleaned because I've watched it way too many times. Then we got Robot Chicken Star Wars, Robot Chicken Star Wars 2, Robot Chicken Star Wars 3. I have the Rob Zombie trilogy on DVD. These are the theatrical versions. I bought the Blu-rays because those are the unrated cuts, but I'm hanging on to these in case I want to watch the theatrical cuts, but I might end up selling this. We got The Rock, The Rocketeer, Rounders. The Rugrats trilogy comes with the Rugrats movie, Rugrats in Paris, and Rugrats Go Wild. This was actually just announced it's going to be on Blu-ray soon. So I don't know if I'm going to pick it up on Blu-ray, but I have the DVDs until then. Saved by the Bell, the complete series. Very nostalgic show for me. Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. I can't wait to watch this. That just sounds amazing. Shattered Glass, a very underrated movie, and a movie that should be on Blu-ray. Showgirls, I don't know why I have this. It was only $2, but yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I think I got it because I've heard nothing but terrible things over the past, handful of years, and I want to check it out, because a lot of people say that's one of the worst movies of all time, and that piqued my interest. Then we got some Simpsons. We got The Simpsons Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. Then we jump to Season 11, Season 14, Season 15, and then we have Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. This has 5 episodes on there. I was starting to get all the Simpsons seasons, but then I stopped and said to myself, there are a lot of Simpsons seasons. So I gave up after a while. Smosh the movie. Okay, so I used to watch Smosh when I was in high school, back when it was just Anthony and Ian. And yeah, I don't watch Smosh anymore, obviously. But I wanted to check this out back when it came out, and I watched it once, and I had no interest to go back and rewatch it. Maybe I will eventually. Soaked in Bleach. This is a documentary movie about the death of Kurt Cobain. Haven't seen it in a long time. Sun. This came out last year. I was excited to see it, and I haven't watched it yet. Son of God. This is the movie version of the Bible that was shown on the History Channel. Is basically all the Jesus parts of it. I haven't seen this in a long time. It might not hold up as well anymore. I don't know. Then we got Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2.1, and Spider-Man 3. I'm holding on to these DVDs because I'm very nostalgic about the Spider-Man movies. And yeah, I have them on Blu-ray and 4K. Those are my preferred versions to watch it. But I have the DVDs for collecting reasons, and for Spider-Man, like I said, it's very nostalgic for me. Then we got SpongeBob Season 1 and 2, and Season 3. I don't know. I don't really have an interest in SpongeBob after Season 3, so I don't have any of them. We got Stand and Deliver. Amazing movie. I watched this a lot when I was in high school. And another one that needs to be on Blu-ray. Alright, now we got some Star Wars stuff. Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones. Revenge of the Sith. A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. These are the editions that have the original theatrical cuts on it. They're not remastered, but it's the only official release you can get of the theatrical cuts, besides VHS. Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, Clone Wars Volume 1 and Volume 2. Very underrated Star Wars stuff right there. Then we got the Clone Wars movie. We have the Story of Star Wars that I don't know why I owned. That was like a Target exclusive or a Best Buy exclusive when you bought Revenge of the Sith. This bootleg of Empire Strikes Back that I'm not sure why I'm holding on to. And then what Star Wars collection is complete without the holiday special? I found this fake Criterion cover for it, and it's just hilarious. Next we have Stay. I checked this movie out because of Chris Stuckman's video, and I love this movie. Another one that needs to be on Blu-ray. Stripes, the extended cut. Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild. I don't think I've seen this movie. I know I've seen the first two, but I don't remember seeing that one. Then we got Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. This is my original DVD copy. We have Superman Returns. Supergirl. And yeah, that's all for my Superman stuff, at least for now. Super Mario Brothers. I don't know why I own this. I think it's because I don't remember seeing it. I don't know. Super Troopers. Swiss Army Man. Swordfish, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, and Texas Chainsaw. So between DVD and Blu-ray, I have all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Thank You for Smoking. Very good movie. Needs to be on Blu-ray. The Three Stooges. This is a biopic movie from like 2000 that was produced by Mel Gibson. Not even kidding. I remember watching this back when it first came out. Me and my parents watched it, and then I went many, many years without ever remembering it. And then I found the DVD like last year, and I watched it. And yeah, maybe I'll get a chance to review this because there is some stuff I want to say about it. Okay, this is a 3-pack fun of Tom and Jerry. It's got, what is it? It's got some episodes on there of Tom and Jerry. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a Tom and Jerry compilation DVD. Tommy Boy. Toy Story 3. I have the other Toy Story movies on a box set. We'll get to that in a minute. Tremors. Again, I know this is on Blu-ray, but I haven't had a chance to get it on Blu-ray. True Lies. Another one that needs to be on Blu-ray. Weird Al Yankovic's UHF. Haven't seen this yet. Unfriended. I know I have this on Blu-ray. This is my sister's DVD. She told me to hold on to it. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Vegas Vacation. Need to rewatch that. The Village. Again, needs to be on Blu-ray. The Void. Heard nothing but really good things about this. I think it's from the same people that made last year's... what was it called? Psycho Gorman. And I really liked Psycho Gorman, so I'm excited to check that out. Wall Street. Warhorse. So this is a DVD and Blu-ray combo pack, but I have it with my DVDs because it's in a DVD case. We got Whose Line Is It Anyway? Season 1, Volume 1, and Season 1, Volume 2. Please put the rest of Whose Line Is It Anyway on DVD. Especially now that the CW Seed app doesn't have them anymore. Like, I watched all of Whose Line Is It Anyway that was on the CW Seed app, and then like a couple months later, they were all gone. So please put them on DVD. Next, we got The Wicker Man and The Wicker Man remake, which, whew, I could say a lot about The Wicker Man remake. Wild Hogs. I don't know why I bought that. Wish Upon, heard nothing but hilariously terrible things about it, so I had to check it out. And I haven't watched it yet. Without a Paddle, really enjoyed this movie back when I first saw it in like 2011? 2012, something like that. Haven't seen it since then, though. Then we got World's Greatest Dad. And lastly, for the individual DVDs, Zoolander, which the disc is loose. But it's good. Don't know how that happened. So, yeah, Zoolander. Okay, so that is it for the individual DVDs, and now let's get through the box sets. I only got a few of them, and we're going to start with the Clint Eastwood 40 film collection. I'm not going to go through all the films that this comes with because it's going to take too long. You can Google it or whatever. But I found this at Walmart for like $30 2 years ago. Pretty good price if you ask me. Then we have the Nightmare on Elm Street DVD collection. Comes with every single Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Look at that. That's just awesome. I don't know if this is worth any money. I know the VHS set is like really rare, which I do own. But I don't know if this is worth anything or not. Next we have the Dirty Harry series. This is the box set that I owned before I bought the Blu-rays. And yeah, I'm just holding on to it for collector's sake. Next, we got the Toy Story toy box. This is where I have Toy Story 1 and 2, plus some bonus features. This is a great box set. I'm still holding on to this because it was a gift from my uncle. Next, we got the Dragon Tattoo trilogy. This is the extended editions. I have the theatrical cuts on Blu-ray, so that's why I'm still holding on to this, because it's the extended versions. And then the last of the Family Guy stuff, the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. I have these on Blu-ray as well, but this is a gorgeous box set. So that's why I'm still holding on to that. Then we got Batman Begins, this limited edition gift set, which comes with... let's see if I can remember. It comes with a DVD, obviously the DVD. a flash drive, a Batman flash drive, a disc that gives you like a sneak peek of The Dark Knight, and then I think posters, like little poster cards. So it's a nice gift set. And I have way too much Star Wars stuff. I have the original trilogy DVD box sets, and I have it on full screen. So this was the widescreen version, this is the full screen version. And I have no more room. And then we have this. This is the Superman complete DVD collection. It's like a tin that opens up. It comes with all the original Superman movies, including like different cuts of the first movie and the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2. And I think it comes with Superman Returns also. Really nice box set. I only paid like $9 for it. And then I have this box set of Family Guy Blue Harvest. This is like a really thick box set. It like opens up and it comes with like a t-shirt and a bunch of other goodies in here. Pretty nice. Then the Incredible Hulk, the complete series. I only paid like $14.99 for this. And yeah, I've been meaning to go back and watch the entire show because I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't yet. It's just, yeah. And then lastly, I think this is my prized possession of DVDs. I was saving this for last. I just love this box set. It is the Three Stooges, the Ultimate Collection. That's just gorgeous. I'm not going to take out all the discs, but it has every single volume on there, plus a bonus disc. It's all the entire Columbia shorts, which is so awesome. When I saw this, I just like lost it and I had to buy it immediately. And so that is it. I finally did it. This is my entire complete DVD collection video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed it, because this was a pain in the ass to get through. So just like always, let me know in the comment section your thoughts and opinions on this video, on all these DVDs. Are there any DVDs that you think I should own? And do you want to see more updated DVD collection videos? Because I still collect DVDs every now and then. Not as much as Blu-rays, obviously, but I will do more DVD videos if you guys want to see more of them. So whatever your thoughts on all that is, let me know down in the comment section. And as always, guys, thank you again for watching. My next video is probably going to be my January Blu-ray haul. I'll work on that video during the week. But again, thank you guys as always for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.